Wagwan people, it is I, Sour, and yeah, it's been a while actually. Well, since our first proper video. I know you're all having a right laugh at Sweets with his drunken shenanigans. Anyway, this is a battle against GiantGarchomp, who was also actually my round 1 matchup for Conflicted UI tourney. The first match DC'd, so yeah, and we couldn't decide who would have won, which was very, very brilliant. And then the second one also DC'd, but I was right at the very end, and I had to do some damage calculations to prove that I would have won in all scenarios. He eventually just gave up and gave me the win, so that was also very fun. So excuse my enthusiasm. So yeah. In any case, this was actually a UE match before Conflicted tourney, so let's not waste any time and get on with the show. Now I'm going to lead off my Rose Raid, as he's going to go with his Bastiodon. He goes for the magic coats, as I just go for Unlevel Sparks. I thought I was just going to go for Stealth Rock. I'm not a huge fan of Bastiodon, to be honest. I don't think he's a very good wall, since his defenses are immense, but his HP isn't that great, and neither his attacking stats. They're pretty god awful. I'm taking these Fire Blasts, and whether that move, his signature move is coming, Metal Burst. Not signature move, because Agon also gets it very nicely. Possibly doing a third to me. As you can see, I'll sped this up real quick, since it's just me kind of fooling around and playing mind games with him, and I want to see how far, if I can get all 3 layers of spikes up, which I thought was quite funny. But yeah, keeps going for a combination of magic coats, and really, yeah, I'm just fooling around here, guys, so pay no heed or mind. Now let's slow this right down now, as I'm just going to go for the rest of my Rose Raid to get all that HP from those Fire Blasts and Metal Bursts, which weren't doing that much, as I'm going to go right into my Juge Young, the Slow King, gets a spikes damage, which I'll rapid spin them away sooner or later, as he doesn't have a spin of his own. He's going to switch on to my Kingdra, predicting some sort of switch, and I see he's got leftovers. So here I'm just going to Trick Room as he goes for substitutes. So now everything slower is now faster. Now for some strange reason he switches out. I have no idea why. He switched out to Slowbro. I mean, he just wastes a perfect good sub. I mean, yes, he probably has Waterfall, Dragon Dance and Outrage, but Waterfall would have still done some good damage onto Slow King, or any damage, as well as, even if the damage isn't very good, waste a 1 turn of Trick Room with me breaking your sub. Well, anyway, Slowbro comes in, Toxics me as usual, and Rachel comes in and takes a Surf and some spikes damage. Now here I want to get my own regenerator health, so I'm going to go switch into my Donphan as he goes for the Thunder Wave. I am not sure why. I'm not going to switch into Aerodactyl, I'm not going to switch into Bishop, I'm not going to switch into Kingdra. Rose Raid can't really touch him, and I've already got Natural Cure, and Slow King's already toxic, and Donphan's immune, so I'm not sure why. Either way, I'm going to go for Stealth Rock on the predicted switch, EQ on the predicted either Toxic or Slack Off, because I know he's not going to go for a Scald straight off the bat, because that's far too obvious. And I'm back up to Sturdy now, as he's going to go, and I know he's not going to go for the Scald once again, so he's probably just going to go for the Toxic, as I'm going to roar him out into something, and I end up bringing out his Kingdra. Because I see the leftovers, I'm probably thinking this Kingdra isn't max attack, and also because I'm max HP and at pretty much full health, I know I can take 1 Waterfall and reply back with a Stab, Adamant, Earthquake, and that will easily take that Kingdra from half health. As the toxic damage is starting to rack up now, as Slowbro comes back in again, and he's going to go for the Scald, right? No, he's going to Slack Off, as I'm just going to go for Rub Spin, since I knew I could outspeed. And yeah, I'm not sure why he's not killing me off, since I'm just going to roar him out once again into something so I can get more Stealth Rock and Spikes damage. as I bring in Bastiodon, and I'm going to die from Toxic right now. So good job, Donphan, you've done hell of a... Did what you're supposed to, got some rocks up, spun away the other person's entry hazards. Good job. So I'm going to bring in Kingdra now, and to scare him off, as I'm just going to go for the Rain Dance. I'm not sure what he was predicting with the Tokus. Maybe he has for Thunder Wave. Who knows? Now he switches out into his Bastiodon as Death Fodder to waste a turn of Rain. Good play on his part, as he's going to switch into his Registeel, which is especially defensive, as he's probably just going to go for a Thunder Wave as I go for the Hydro Pump. Get paralysed, but my Lumberry will heal me of that paralysis. And now I'm going to... I don't make a dumb play. Well, I mean, no, I'm not trying to save my ass, guys, so don't worry. Since I have the luxury of actually going for the Hydro Pump, since Kingdra has already dented the Registeel more than enough, and he isn't really needed as much now. As he's going to switch into Flygon. He goes for Draking Meteor, misses, which is unfortunate, but you should be running Dragon Pulse instead. That's what you get for running inaccurate moves. And that may sound harsh, but I say the same thing to myself. That's what I get for running Stone Edge, which I always miss. And that's also why whenever I miss Hydro Pump, that's what I get for not missing a... That's what I get for not running Surf. So either way, well, it's going to go for Air Slash, get a flinch, I die, and Aerodactyl comes in to scare him out. As I'm just going to go for some repeated Stone Edges to hit the Slowbro, but because Slowbro is a defensive monster, he's just going to slack that all off. So I'm just sitting here, just trying to whistle this thing down as low as possible. Go for Stone Edge here again, and I miss. So again, should be running Rock Slide, but I'm not going to because it missed out on the KOs. That's what I get. And as I said in previous videos, I can always live one Scald from this thing if it doesn't have any special attack EVs. And as you saw, if I hadn't missed the Stone Edge, this thing would die, but what can you do? Doesn't really matter. As I'm just waiting for him to kill me off, as I've whistled this thing down as low as possible. And down I go. So now I'm all ready to sweep and clean up the rest as I bring Bisharp Sensei. I'm going to go for a substitute as I know he's going to go for a slack off. So now I'm looking very comfortable at a decent amount of HP. So is that Slowbro. I'm just going to go for the Source Dance. So get that +2. And now I'm looking pretty scary now, guys. As he's just going to go for the Scald. Break my substitute even though I'm max HP. Bisharp cannot take a special hit at all. So I'm just going to go for substitute, just scouting if he is going to actually attack me, if he wants to go for some other weird move, since he's wearing Magic Coat Bastiodon, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, he's now at full health. I know he's going to attack me now, and unfortunately for him, he doesn't realise the immense attacking prowess that is Bisharp. He's going for Sucker Punch, kill them off, and now it's pretty much a good game. So a good game, GiantGarchomp. So like, comment, oh my goodness, what was he doing? Yeah, I was kind of busy when I was doing this match, so I was kind of a bit annoyed when he started tricking. When it's clear that I've already won. I've got Slowking in wings, you can take one Air Slash at least, because it's got a very good special defense side. Go for Trick Room and Ice Beam as he keeps going for the trick. And now I get annoyed since he's not going to attack me, so I'm just going to go for a Brick Break and end the match. So good game, I guess, GiantGarchomp. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the other side.